Ascendant Order on one side, Yagra on the other. Jakarn, what have you gotten yourself into this time? Don't think you can get the drop on me, whoever you are. I'm guessing, since you're sailing up this secluded cove in that little dinghy instead of the main entrance, you aren't part of the Ascendant Order. I won't ask your business here, but helping me with mine could turn you a tidy profit. An old associate of mine has gotten himself into a heap of trouble. Bad habit of his, but this time, it looks like more than I can handle. I need to retrieve the items he was carrying and rescue the fool if Lady Luck still has a shine on him. Some kind of diplomatic correspondence. A letter and a medallion. All I know is I'm being well paid to risk my neck for it, and you will be too, if you don't mind crossing these Ascendant Order troublemakers. So, you in? I did some...
Who are you? To ensnare the Lord Warden of Coldharbour!
That might be the ugliest thing I've ever laid eyes on. Glad I didn't make a meal of you. There's still a lot of Yagra ahead, but their attention is on the Orb. Now's our chance to slip through. You seem comfortable with the direct approach.
Smash them to chop!
Jog your memory.
The longer you stall, Jakan, the more likely I take what I have and leave you chained up for the Yagra.
Take them out, or Ceradel will have our heads.
Free, and nothing will stop the nightmares from taking you. Little boys lifted, and
An unexpected gift. Here is one in return. There will be more if you continue to loosen these terrible bonds. Go, creature, and look for my sigil. Mark it, and my servants will come to your aid.
Keep your voice down.
Enough squeaking, little rat. Oh, a few more pests to play with.
That was absolutely not my fault.
You deal with the gold. Got it.
That was rougher than a night at the Ebony Flask, and much less fun.
Grab your delivery and a shirt, and let's get out of here.
If I could, love. Feralion took the letter and medallion when I was captured. And I don't know where my shirt is.
Do you have any idea where they were taken?
Either with him or his right hand, Cyrodiil, I wager.
If that was your best shot, this will be quick! Catch me if you can! Archers! You're tougher than you look! Soldiers! Soften them up for me! shield.
Jakar, wait.
See, Colleen? They already dealt with Cyrodiil. I owed her a lump or two. Aha! She had the letter. No sign of the medallion, though. Beralian must have kept it on him. Come on.
If you run off again, so help me, I'll break your knees.
Since when are you so concerned about my well-being? Have you finally gone sweet on me, Colleen?
I'm sweet on the gold I'm owed for bringing you back alive. You can get killed on your own time.
You return, creature. Come, free me from my ruin and reap the rewards.
Reopen your wound.
Inexorable.
Medallion better be here.
This bag looks promising. What did I tell you? We can pretend this little detour never happened.
It's gonna take a lot of bribery for me to forget this, Jakarn. Well, that's Jakarn, the letter, and the medallion all in hand. I'll admit, I thought getting out of here with all three was a long shot. Probably would have been, if you hadn't shown up when you did. I wish more of my crew pulled weight like you. This operation of theirs, anyway. Those documents I took suggest the Ascendant Order is a lot bigger than this group of buccaneers, but that's not our problem. Here's your cut of the job, plus a little thank you from me. I'm sure our friend here would agree.
I think I can convince my enchanting lady friend to provide an appropriate bonus, if we regale her with a tale of our heroics. Particularly, my heroics.
I'll say you were the second incarnation of Pelennor Whitestrake if it fills my pockets.
She is fine, surely. Oscar will be back any moment.
Beware, salty spirit! Zaji will not go easy!
Oh! Oh. You're no ghost. Zal! You are a ray of moonlight piercing this fog. Surely you remember the handsome rascal Zaji? He remembers you and your daring do. He could use some of that right now. What say you? Join Zaji for some treasure hunting? For old time's sake? Zaji suggests a second look at the shipwright's village, then. It did not get so good a look when he and his first mate skulked through before, for fear of stirring up the dead, but since they're already well stirred now, we may as well be thorough. Plans of a sort, diagrams, techniques for outfitting a ship that have been lost to time, but not forever. Zaji hopes such important things would be preserved against the weather when one's trade involves the sea. Zaji heard tales that this sodden shipyard outfitted a hodgepodge of provincial fleets into the swiftest, strongest armada to ever sail the seas. The shipwrights could turn an incredible ship into an invincible one. And Zaji has an incredible ship.
You will suffer for this indignity,
From
mortal.
the high ground. Nothing but rotters and sticky blob things as far as this one sees. Be wary. No trouble for one with more sharp as Zaji. And a bit fun, he must admit. Alas, no sign of what he seeks yet. Hey, what's up? How are you doing down there? Zaji can see your whole new world from here. Keep on your toes. Your toes. Oh, you look busy. Zaji will meet you ahead. We are nearing the lumberyard. Zaji will meet you just ahead. And we're through. That wasn't so part now, was it?
You've come for a job. I don't tolerate tardiness.
Oh! Ah, crap! Zaji seems to have this under control. He will be over there. Out of the way! Just follow.
Deals and bargains. What an honor it is. Looking for a deal.
Your gold looks better in our... The logging camp beyond this gate is now little more than treacherous woods. Be wary. Zaji doesn't wish to lose you like his first mate. You seem much calmer now. Koska! Zaji has found you!
Might have been sooner if you hadn't run so far. Thanks for keeping an eye on Zaji, whoever you are. I could smell Zaji's craven musk the moment he set foot in the woods. I would have found him sooner if he'd cowered somewhere closer. Thought he might have swam all the way back to the pounds. Bark-skinned beasts and spriggans. They ambushed us near the old mill, and now the woods are thick with them. Tough, but they die like anything else if you claw enough. You ready to snap these twigs and get on with this treasure hunt? Let's hope you're not all talk, like a certain captain I know.
Fancy yourself a benefactor of Daedra, mortal? I'm not free.
Keep up, Zaji, or I'll take you by the scruff. Looks dead now.
Let us have a look at the mill.
Another trap! I'll hold these beasts off! Kill that damn spriggan! Hurry and kill the big one!
Zaji is fine. Very itchy, but fine. Also, he found a map. It is brighter past the woods. He will meet you beyond the gate.
Nothing worse than guard duty.
Sea elves? Hi-ya! They must be here for Zaji's treasure. We must hurry.
Of all the luck. Well, where to?
Zaji's map tells him the Master Shipbuilder's office should be just over the bridge. Zaji will sneak in through the rafters. Zaji is not often considered overweight, but that roof thought otherwise. This was ransacked recently. This! Zaji's plans were here! The sea elves must have taken them. Zaji himself froze, taking up these derelicts. Alvin couldn't be after.
Bet you're a sinker!
By the lighthouse! Look! The elves' ship! We can't let them escape!
Time for the old soaking shock!
Come back to steal, scallywags!
You take what is rightfully Captain Zaji's!
Scavengers. Ha! Take the lodestones to Dreadsail Reef. I'll make sure these wretches come.
It will take more! Let that playful splash!
My blood is the tough. The more you suffer, the more shall rise up to swallow you.
Soggy villain!
Where they are tamed, you shall be crowned. dance of waves in our very blood. You land crawlers do have teeth, but you are sibling seeds. Let the tide take you. Join the rest of the Southern Rockets in the car. Rise now, seeds of Catria. Wash these pitiful curs away. I am Red Seal, born of the sea. I cannot be defeated. Soon you'll be nothing but moldering filth for the harbor rats. Curse you all to the teeth.
We are not drowned so easily, fish elf. Oh, he's dead, and his ship is long gone.
Zaji, his pockets.
Yes, these scroll cases bear the shipyard's crest. Casca, Zaji could kiss you, but he values his unmangled face. But wait, if this is not what they were after, then what was it the sea elf was boasting about? How could any lodestones be more a prize than this? You heard what the sea elf captain said, yes? He let the plans be taken, but boasted of the lodestones we would not claim. There may have been something here more powerful to plunder than Zoji anticipated. Yes, Walker, yes. Don't let Zaji's fretting sour the mood. With the plans he has, this one will be able to outfit the perfect pounce like a great ship of legend. And for that, he offers his greatest gratitude. And gold, very much gold. Ooh, Zaji can hardly wait to see the pounce newly decked and polished. He will take you out for the maiden voyage, if you desire. Perhaps she will be up to chasing these sea elves and swatting their noses for the insult. And those lodestones. Things so clever that Zaji thinks this master shipbuilder must have been a Khajiit. For instance, this one, a hull cladding to make the vessel sturdier than a boulder, but still swift as a gale. Though Zaji sees his journey is not finished here. Zaji will need to find shipwrights of some skill to put these plans to use, and the materials from which to build them. The Old Flag's navy took many a fortune to create. This will be a costly affair, but Zaji's perfect pounce is worth every drake. Just so, Walker. Though they are only made reference to. Zaji did not see designs regarding them directly. He imagines the sea elves kept them together. They do seem to be tied to navigation, though he doubts a simple compass is involved. Zaji can sniff out a scheme when he smells one. These dread sails and their lodestones are up to something. And something is always sinister when it comes to sea elves. It would be better for such things to stay in Zaji's care, wouldn't you agree?
Damn sea elf nearly drowned me with those magic currents. I see Zaji escaped none the worse for wear. Suppose he's the better swimmer. Not that I'd ever tell him so. Unless I catch some foulness from these fetid waters, only my pride has suffered. I would have liked to have batted that sea elf around like a frightened jerboa, but I'll settle for seeing him beaten and face down in a puddle.